All righty, let's see how we're doing here. All right, we're back on Reeseville. Let's get some stuff running here. I think this guy was working. I don't know if he had any kind of a course. I think I put a course in. Let's see. This is field 15. Grain to farm, harvest, lime. Did I not put in? Well, maybe I didn't. Well, hey, let's just start him up and run him, I guess. Scorpion's here. Working. Filling the boxes here. Brandon. Hello, everybody. I'm doing great. Just trying to get started here. If I can get somebody to work my fields, they don't want to. Nobody wants to work the field. Why is that? Because it's empty. Machine's empty. No wonder they don't want to work. Here I thought they were being lazy. It was just me all along. How you guys been doing today? Hopefully well. Scorpion. You know, we ain't on Discord anymore. Too busy playing Roblox. So turnabout's fair play because I'm always busy too, right? Hope everything's going well with you and your family. How's your wife doing? She doing okay with her surgery? Now I'm going to go fetch some lime here. Brandon says he's doing well. It's always good to hear. It's a Wednesday afternoon. It got down to 33 degrees last night. Oh, winter's coming in early. I was watching Welker Farms, and they got a whole crap load of snow. Wifey got back to work. All right, let's fill this thing up. What else is new, everybody? The easy development mod? No, I don't have that. What does it do? Man, this lime thing's slow, isn't it? All right, so I'm checking things out. I noticed that I'm still having trouble with the fact that I don't have chat on the screen. I don't see it. And I like the chat on the screen because when it's rewatched on YouTube, they can see what questions people are asking. There it is. It is showing up. Never mind. It's showing up. You can develop easily. Develop what? What, like film? What does it? What, I don't understand what it does. Develop. What are we developing? It makes stuff easier, like you don't have to wait for the crops to grow. Oh. Okay. No, I don't have that. I do have a mod that speeds the crop growth up, though. I'll look into it and see if it's something I should be using or I could be using. Yeah, I do have some mods that do certain things under development. Maybe that mod will replace some of them. I'll take a look at it. It's just called the development mod. Where do you get it? Can you get it from Giant's page, or do you have to get it from a third-party web page? So starting the stream was a little easier this time. I think I've got all the little things that I was having trouble with all pegged out. I noticed Mixer's running okay. Nobody's watching over there, but maybe someday. And overlay GUI, okay, it's a GUI. I'll look into it and see if it's something that I need to get. Thanks for the information on it. Appreciate that. So I've got one person watching on Mixer, and that happens to be my other computer. I gotta build that up, but I'm only doing it for Alan, and he's not watching anymore. I think I upset him. The last time I live streamed and Alan was on, Alan is Ginger Scott from Scotland, and I think I might have upset him because I was kind of grumpy the last couple times I live stream, and Alan is very upbeat, and I'm not, and I don't know. I kind of maybe I upset him. If I did, I feel bad about it. Of course I do. Uh-oh, you're gonna lose the well, you know, that's a good thing, Scorpion, because one of these days you're going to be watching somebody else play or something. You're going to say, oh my God, I want to play again. Because that's what happened to me with Minecraft. I stopped playing Minecraft 2, 3, 4 years ago. And there's been some changes. And all of a sudden, I just can't get off of it now. I'm just digging holes everywhere. Weird. Because it was always a silly little game, you know. I've told the story. I walked into my son's bedroom and he's playing Minecraft when it first came out. And I said, what are you doing? Oh, it's a new game. I said, really? What do you do? And he said, you dig holes. And I looked at him to see what he was doing. Sure enough, he had a pick in his hand. He was just digging holes. What's going on here? And I thought to myself, I said, oh my God, that's a silly game. It's the silliest game I've ever seen. And I walked out. All right, my cruise control was turned off. What's that all about? The kids are having fun playing with you. I know. Mine do too. You got it from ModHub? Okay, Brandon's telling me you got it from ModHub. I'll take a look at it. But, yeah, see, I didn't know what Roblox is either. I thought Roblox was like a first-person shooter, and I don't play those kind of games. I don't care how good they are. I can't play them. I'm not good at them. And so I thought that's what they were playing. I thought that's what Roblox was, but I must completely misunderstand what the heck it is. All right, I'm going to go sleep because it's nighttime, and I don't like to work at night. I'm going to run through the chicken yard. Woohoo! Hey, chicks. I was kind of looking at the map this morning trying to figure out what kind of production I want to put on the map. Costs a lot of money, all of it does. So are they all playing on your computer? You do have a laptop, don't you? Wow. I just spent some money. Alright, let me get the grass going. It's all grown up again. My grass is all grown up and it's going to be leaving home one of these days. And I'll be all alone. Oh, I've got to pick that stuff up too. Let me see. Where do you sell the lavender? What the heck does lavender look like anyway? Because it doesn't look like that bale. Let's see if we can easily tell what lavender looks like. There it is. All right, it's sold at one place. It sold at the Spinnery, so yeah, okay. I don't know where that's at, but we're going to mark it. And then I'm going to... I don't want to buy equipment right now. I don't have a lot of money, so I should probably... What am I doing? Let's get up here. I need that trailer. And I don't know where it's at. Is it in... let me check. Not there. Okay, I'm looking for baling technology. Where's that at? And see if that's where those are at. Those pickup trailers. That's the one right there. Let's get that one. I'm going to lease it because I'm not going to do cotton for a while, I don't think. So let's just lease it. Oh, it's an ugly blue. But I don't care. Jimmy Crack Corn, I don't care. Alright, now I need something to pull it with. Both your kids have a laptop, huh? I didn't know that. Well, that'd be cool. So you can all play together and you can be in your own room, not have to listen to them screaming. Is that how it works? All right, let's, you know what? I'm going to buy this. But boy, that's an ugly color. This doesn't look good actually in very many colors. That's weird looking, isn't it? Now that's weird. It's supposed to be yellow, but it looked gold to me. What's good old white look like? White looks black. Why is that? Well, what was that I thought was white? Oh, it's metallic. Metallic, huh? Okay. Well, I don't know. That's kind of cool, I guess. I don't care if it's got the decals on it. But I do like the other off-road wheels. So I like those, I think. So I'm going to buy that. I'd buy that for $1. Anybody remember what movie that's from? Oh, well, that's good. Well, little kids like that, they don't need to, you know, be doing a lot of graphical things, and as long as it plays a few games that they can enjoy. And then, like I always tell my kids, grow up, get a job, buy your own damn computers. But hey, getting good cheap stuff, that's good. That's always good. I hate saying the word cheap, though. I usually say inexpensive and built to stay that way. Inexpensive. You know, you buy inexpensive stuff, and then everybody will know you're talking cheap, but it just doesn't sound cheap. Whenever I hear somebody say, well, it was cheap, I think, well, that means it's a piece of crap. It's junk. No, it's just inexpensive. Some things aren't cheap, though. I always thought that Dell computers were cheap. I've never liked Dell computers. All right, let's pick this thing up. What are we doing? Operating position. There we go. Let's go grab the other one. Then you're inexpensive because you're cheap. No, I like cheap stuff. I'm not afraid of things that, for example, rather than spend, you know, $700, $800, $900 for a phone, I'll wait until it's a year or two old and buy a refurbished one. because people are getting rid of their phones now. They're not always refurbished. They call them refurbished because somebody will trade in a fairly new phone to get the newest model. So maybe it's less than a year old. I know some people that just bought an Apple, the last model. Apple just came out a week or two ago with a new phone. I can't remember the versions. I don't keep up with it. But I know these people. They bought a brand new Apple phone, and the very next week, the new Apple phone came out, and they had to have it. So they ran right in and turned the other one in and bought another new one. Well, there you go. You've got one that's used, not even a week, and they take them in and they just clean them up. I mean, they wipe them down, get the fingerprints off of them, that kind of thing, and they call it refurbished because they had to clean it up. But I'm not afraid of those things because a lot of times if you watch, you can buy them and they're selling them with the same warranties and everything that the new one had. Did I miss that? I can't see it anymore because I went right by it. Bill's back. Bubblegum? Who's talking bubblegum? Bill, you feeling any better? Ryan's in the house. Oh my God, Ryan and Bill in the same live stream. That's reminds me of old times. All right, let's see what we get for lavender here. What's the sell thing? Transport position, operating position, unload bales. How come it's not selling? It's not selling. There it goes. All right, $36,000 for 2 bales. That's okay, I guess, right? Nathaniel, how are you? Five9 just released a new mod, the Cat airframe. The Cat airframe, is that a cedar? Bill, as much mobile as a tank without tracks. Got your tracks knocked out from under you, huh? How's it getting dark again? I just slept the night. I must have hit the speed button somehow. Alright, I don't know what to do with this trailer now. I need a bigger staging area. I've just been borrowing this area right here. Well, I don't know what happened. I just slept the night and all of a sudden it's nighttime again. So I must have hit a button to speed time up a little bit somehow. I don't know what I did. Oh, AR attachable beds. Okay, gotcha. I'm doing great, Nathaniel. Hope I'm glad you're doing well. Except for poor old Bill. So, Bill, are you replacing your? You said you totaled your motorcycle. Are you replacing it? Or are you going to give up riding motorcycles? Call it, you know, what do they call that? You dodged a bullet? Because you could have easily lost a leg over that deal. Now this Krone sounds like a proper piece of equipment, doesn't it? Sounds like a proper diesel. Give up riding, are you nuts? Just asking. Is the insurance company going to do you right by you and get you a decent replacement? Uh-oh. Was he empty again, or why did he stop? Why are these things stopping? When you hire a worker on this map, for some reason, when they get to the end of the field, they just stop. Weird. Yeah, Bill, he never gives up anything. He didn't give up the nurses. Not going to give up riding motorcycles. The car's fault. Good. That's good. Alright, I don't think I did a course here, but I'm not having very good luck with this. Silo, farm 15, farm live. Field farm, live 5, 15 grain to farm, 15 harvest. Yeah, I don't have one. I'm going to make one, see if it makes any difference here. So, we're going to do field 15. 37.7 meters. Do a headland. Gonna be clockwise. And generate the field. Boy, that didn't take long. That's my biggest field. Save that. Field 15. Lime. And let's see if it'll do it. Do it, do it, do it. What does that look like, that field? Let's see. Boy, I don't know. It looks like it might have figured out what I did here. I don't know. I guess we'll just wait and see how it does. Let's get rid of this and that. And let it rip. He's not going very fast. What's going on? Except for 18, he's only going 10. What's the matter? Is this tractor not big enough to pull this thing? So the insurance company giving you a new bike. What? Explain what your bike is. What model? Is it an off-road? Is it an off-road bike or a road bike? How big was it? How little was it? What brand is it? I used to have motorcycles. I've wrecked a few when I was younger, and when I got married, my wife made me give them up because I'm dangerous with them. I really am. I needed to give up bikes because I cannot. Or when I was riding, I used to dirt ride back in the day. But when I had a road bike, I couldn't just sit and cruise on the thing. It had to be full throttle. And it was dangerous for me. I was not a very... I can't say I wasn't a good rider. I was a good rider. But I shouldn't have been. They are dangerous the way I rode them. Now, it looks like I did have a course on this because it looks like I did already do a headland. So I'm going to stop this and drive around. And I bet I didn't save it, and then I quit the game the last time. The Kawasaki ZR7750. That's a good bike. I liked Kawasaki's. I had a small Kawasaki when I was dirt riding. But most of the time I was riding a Suzuki. I'm afraid to drive cars because other drivers scare the hell out of me. Okay, now here's where I made my own field and it messed up a little bit here. So let me fix this here where it skipped this part for some reason. Yeah, this tractor's just not pulling this very fast. It can go 18 and this tractor's only pulling at 10. So I should probably switch this tractor out for one of the fence. The fence were working good. Let's see if it'll take over from here, because look, it drew it in, it looks like. It probably did that after I stopped the game, and it had to restart. It redrew it. Yeah, the drivers are a little crazy too. I know that. But the people nowadays, they don't even watch for other cars. So there's no way they're watching for a motorcycle. You know, drivers in America now, I can't tell you how many times I'm on the road and I say, do these people don't even know what their turn signals are for? Nobody knows how to use their turn signals anymore. Let me see, what am I pulling? Uh-oh, trouble. Here, I don't need to be pulling this thing with this great big tractor. Let's swap them out. The John Deere can easily pull this this quicker picker-upper. I don't need this monster on there, so we're going to switch these out. But yeah, drivers nowadays, they don't even know what their turn signals are for. I've told my kids many, many times that when they're driving, watch out for everybody, because everybody's an idiot. You're the only one that knows what they're doing, so you've got to watch for everybody else. And I tell them, if you see somebody coming towards you with their turn signal on, don't believe it, because they'll turn right in front of you. So I don't trust people. They got a turn signal on, like they're going to make a right, and then they don't. And you get T-boned. If you know, so I just wait till they get to the intersection. If they turn, they turn. If they don't. All right, let's grab this deer. Now this deer should pull that. This is not a small tractor, but for some reason it's not doing very good. I might turn this deer in. I thought it'd be a little bit more. Well, it's powerful enough. It's just not very fast. Fill up their blinker fluid. Well, I think they're too busy with their hands. They got their hands running their text or something, and they can't reach over and turn the blinkers on. BMW and Audi owners don't even have the function in their cars. Well, does the car know you're going to turn and blink for you? remember where I left off here. Listen to this Fendt. I love this tractor. Listen. That engine, it just purrs. I don't know where the hell I left off. Alright, hang on. I gotta turn my little eye on again. Where am I supposed to be? That is not the course. Oh, I've got the wrong course set up. Ooh, oh, that'll make a difference. $15 lime. Okay, so right, I should be in the right pew here. There we go. There, we'll try that. Yeah, or women putting makeup on while they're driving. I was driving to Portland one day. It was 4 lanes of traffic. You know, 2 lanes going one way, 2 lanes going the other. 60 miles an hour, 65. And some woman drove by me. Well, it was right next to me in the other lane. And we're both doing 65 heading into Portland. I look over. She's got her visor mirror is down. You know, that you put the visor down to cut the sun from your eyes. And she's got a mirror on it generally. And she's staring in the mirror, and she's got both hands up to her eyes. And she's putting makeup on. What was she driving with? It's 65 miles an hour, and this wasn't for just a few seconds. We drove side by side like that for like 15 minutes. I mean, and she's fixing her eyes up and stuff. And I thought, what is she driving with? She had to either be driving with her knees or something else. I don't know. But yeah, it was scary. I finally kind of backed off. You know, I forgot to look to see what speed this guy was pulling this thing. Should be able to pull it about 18 miles an hour, but we'll see. I can't remember. I don't recall. I was too busy talking. Imagine that. Yeah, they get mad at you. You know. And there's an ordinance around here on texting while you're driving. There's an ordinance. Which means you can get a ticket for it. Now, I've never seen anybody pulled over for that. But what good does it have to have an ordinance when you can sit all day long and watch policemen on their phones texting while they're driving? If the cops are doing it, you know, who's going to enforce the ordinance? It's funny. I'm going to swap these out and see if it makes any difference. Yeah, I may have to trade this John Deere, and it's okay, I guess, but we'll see how it does. Let's go get this one. Now this is a proper tractor right here, this John Deere. This is an excellent mod. It's one of the best John Deere mods I've ever seen. Is a good one. Grumpy Old Farmer's in the house. Hi, Grumpy. How you doing? And before anybody says so, they always think I'm grumpy. Thanks for stopping by, sir. I appreciate it. Yeah, it got down to 33 degrees last night. It's chilly. I was watching an episode, the latest episode of Welker Farms, and God, it looked like they had over a foot of snow on the ground. It's a little early. I'm thinking we might have a cold winter. Is this guy done yet? Not quite. All right, I got to get my combine found because I think I've got some fields ready. Bill's got a couple of motorcycles, 3 motorcycles, huh? The KTM 450 and a Yamaha Supermoto. Well, they always told me when I was dirt biking, I said, about the time you think you're really, really good and you're never going to be able to get hurt, you're due for a fall. So, and I can understand the thought behind that. There's a lot of guys that really, really had their skills up, and they really thought they were too good to ever, fall. And of course, they always did. So, it happens. Let's see here. What do we have? What is this? It is wheat. Good old wheat. Yeah, I needed some windrow. I can't get in from this side. There we go. Wait a minute. I have the windrow turned off. Let's turn the windrow on. There we go. She doesn't have a cowboy hat on. Okay, Bill. See you in a minute. Yeah, you'll get your new one. Probably before you're ready to start riding again. Man, he must have really got hurt. He's got broken everything. Broke everything but his heart. I don't know, maybe he was attached to the motorcycle. He broke his heart too. Alright, I think this big bud, his job is over, so we can kind of take him. Oh, I've got parking here. Alright, I'll just park him here. What kind of machine is that over there? Let's park this guy here. What kind of equipment is this? Silt? Really? What would you use that for? Huh. Cool. Well, you must use it for something. Maybe making glass or something? I don't know. Alright, let's get this guy ready to plant this last field here. What did I have on this one? Is that soybeans? Yeah, that's soybeans. I'm going to do sunflower seeds, I think, on this field. Oh, no. Let me do some corn. I don't have any corn. Alright, let's get rid of that course right there. Get this thing spread out. What else is new today? Scorpion, do you get to work from home anymore? Alright, we're going to generate a course here. Again, we're still on 15. I'm going to do a headland. And 36 meters, everything looks good. Generate the course, there it is. Save it. Field 15 seed. And then make sure I swap this over to, what did I say I was going to do? Corn. There we go. And I'll wait for the lime guy to be done. You're at home tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. Thursday? That's kind of a different day. Weren't you on either Monday or Friday? Thursday. A nature call. Hold them if you got them. Oh, jeez. You're off on Friday? Well, tomorrow's not Friday, though. Oh, you're off on Friday. Never mind. That's different than being home on Friday. What are you off on Friday for? Is that a holiday or something? A holiday? Bill. Bill's always unsubbing. What happened to Ryan? Is he still around? He's being quiet. Let me turn this off here. You're spilling grain on the ground. Wayne's back. I am having a good day. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. How are you today, Wayne? I started building an iron golem farm in Minecraft today. I'm a few episodes out, and it's interesting. Usually when I'm building stuff like that, I'm building it in creative just to learn how to do it, but I'm building it in survival, and it's kind of tough. A lot of fun, though. It'll all turn out in the end. What's new in your neck of the woods, Wayne? Oh, 14 days. Cool. 2 weeks off. Or 2 weeks at home. Home. That's the place to be. Alright, I'm going to let this guy go and check on the rest of the people, see how they're doing. We got a John Deere farm going here for some reason. I just kind of got tired of playing the equipment that I normally play with. A vacation at the end of October. You got any plans? You're not going back to Mexico, are you? Bill, 2 months. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but look what you had to do to get it. Oh, that's terrible. Got to make sure this guy did all he was supposed to do. Sure looks like it. Right, I'm going to park this guy in here as well. Okay, let's get this feller going. There he goes. Are you in one of those situations where you have to use it or lose it? All right, I'm going soup du jour a little early today. My throat's a little dry. I can tell. So it's my live stream Mountain Dew. Oh man, that's good. You can carry over 40 hours. Yeah, I was pretty lucky. I got to carry, oh, geez. I got to carry several years' worth of vacation before I had to take it. See, I had about 5 weeks worth of vacation, and I would take 1 week of it and use it throughout the year, taking Mondays or Fridays off to make long weekends. So I'd either take 1 day off to get a 3-day weekend several times during the year, or sometimes I would do a Monday and a Friday to get a 4-day weekend. So I only used 2 days to get, almost a week's vacation. But most of the time I would carry it a couple weeks over. I'd only do maybe 3 weeks a year, and then I'd carry it over to the next year. And because we used to turn ours in for money if you didn't use it. We were able to save up for quite a bit of it. And then there came a point where they'd say, okay, you've got enough, and we'd trade it in for money. Yeah, I didn't know you were still having pains now. Wow. Yeah, that's I'm glad. It's nice that you're not having to do that anymore, Bill. You seem happier not having to do beats. What's your doctor say? Is it ever going to go away? Uh-oh. I didn't I didn't plow this field, I don't think. Yes, I did. I plowed it first and then limed it. So Wayne says if they don't use theirs, they pay you after the first of the year. Yeah, we used to like to stack ours up because a lot of times, if you ever get sick, you only get so much sick leave, and if you get something really catastrophic, you use up your sick leave, and then you're not getting paid. So we'd always kind of stack up some of our vacation for more than one reason. We'd either take it as cash or we'd... Now, what's going on with these animals? What's this? I thought this mod was supposed to pick that stuff up. What? That mod was supposed to pick that stuff up. That's weird. Let me see. I only put the manure one in. I didn't put the other one in because I didn't think I needed them. Oh, I'm going to have to put my other mods in. I wonder if that... Because I remember this happening before, and I think once I picked it up the first time, they took care of it from then on. But it looks like I've got to sell some wool. So I don't think this trailer does that. I think this just does the cotton bales. And did I just lease that? I think I did. Let me see. Go to the garage. Leased items. I did. Let's unleash that. Unlease it. And then go to trailers. I know I put that other trailer in. Pretty sure I did. Where's the cotton technology? Where's the baling technology? Crop, weeds, windrows, chainsaw, baling. There it is. Alright, I got this one. That's not the one I thought I had, though. There's the cotton one. Hang on. Let me look at the low boy ones. There, these are the ones I'm looking for here. I've got this PJ one works pretty good. The Big Tex one this one works good too. I think I'm gonna go for the Big Tex this time. I don't care what color it is. It's a gooseneck. We got the 22 or the bumper puller. I'm gonna go with the gooseneck. And flat deck's fine for now. Attachers, flat deck trailer, ramps trailer, none. I don't know. I'm gonna go for the bigger one, the 35 for now. No, I'm not. I can change it later. I'm only doing a little bit right now. Alright. Here we go. Okay. Bucket Brigade. Time for Bill. What? Yeah, it's good that you can play with it, Wayne, so that you can use it when you want to use it. Some places don't work with you. Roger's in the house. Hey, Roger, how you doing? Roger, how many weeks vacation do you get in the U.S.? Um, it depends. It's usually only about 1 to 2 weeks, but depends on who you work for and what kind of seniority you've built up over the years. For example, in the job that I had, um, one of the jobs I had, I started out at just 2 weeks a year and worked my way up to 5 weeks a year after building up seniority. But generally, the average is about 2 weeks. Some places only get one. So yeah, we don't get vacation like Europeans do, and we don't get all the holidays they do either. We have our share of holidays for sure, but when you stack them all up, we don't have as many as they do in the European countries. $20 to $25. Yeah, that's pretty good. Whoa! I thought that was going to go over. I don't know why I was driving off like that. I knew that guy was just almost done. I was reading the chat. Okay, I don't think he's going to have much in him. And I was right. "7 days, but only 6 months out of the year." Yeah, I know some people that have shifts like that. One of the jobs I used to have was not too bad. It was 10 hours a day instead of 8, but you only worked 4 days a week, so you had 3-day weekends every week, and that wasn't too bad because as it in the long run, I've always been in some kind of management, and so you don't work normal hours anyway. So even in jobs where I only worked 8 hours a day and 5 days a week, I always worked more than 8 hours a day. I would come an hour early, leave an hour late. And so a 10-hour day wasn't any different than I was used to anyway. But it gave me 3 days off every week. I get a 3-day weekend every week. All right, field number 5. Do I have anything set up for field number 5? I think I do. Yeah, I do. I have one set up. I bet it's not on this end of the field, though. "410s, I liked 410s. Because like I said, I was generally working, over 8 hours anyway. I was a little different anyway. I had people that worked management with me, and they would do what they thought they needed to do and then, go home. So they weren't working full days like I was, and they were getting paid a salary, and so they kind of figured, well, I got all my work done, I'm out of here. I never did, because I wanted to be there for my staff in case they needed something. So I put my time in. Okay, that's not right. What is it I'm trying to harvest here? Potatoes. What am I doing? Oh, Lord, what am I doing? All right, I got potatoes here and I got sugar beets there. So I don't need this John Deere. Andy, hello, how are you? Roger's working 10-hour days. What's Andy up to today? I think we lost Ginger. I haven't seen Alan around at all. I kept thinking if I started using, what is it, Mixer again, that Alan would show up, but I haven't seen him. Maybe he's not farming anymore. Right, I'm going to have to get some new equipment here because I don't have anything for potatoes and beets, things like that. So let's see what I've got in mods. I've got this one here. And then we've got headers, potato technology. Let me see if it's what I'm looking for. Yeah, right there. Let's get that. And I'm going to lease it because I don't plan on doing a lot of potatoes and stuff. And then we'll grab a beet one. And let's change the color on it. We'll make it yellow. And lease that. I can't remember if I leased the last one. Oh well, I'll find out in a minute. Alright, go back to that and lease it. Back. Alright. And he says as little as possible. Hey, that's a good day for me. Do as little as possible. I might have some dishes to do when I get done with this, but alright, these are always backwards for some reason. I gotta go on the other side. Now we'll do the potatoes first. That red and yellow, that looks good. Andy says he's doing as little as possible. Hope you're feeling well today, Andy. Been a beautiful day today here where I'm at. It was really cold though. Got down to 33 degrees last night. And the sun came out, which was nice. Which is probably why it got cold last night, because there were clear skies. But sun came out and it looked nice, and I went out there a few minutes ago and there's a little bit of a breeze blowing, and it feels like it's coming off of an iceberg. And I guess it's fall. I got to remember that I left my corn header way out here. I'm going to be looking for that, I know. Alright, Let's get this thing staged out here. And I'm going to just hire a worker. Jonathan Girth's on the job. Let's go get our truck of wheat here. Done the dishes and cleaned the windows. Yeah, I might have a few dishes to do. I've been keeping up on them, though. I don't like to have dirty dishes laying around, because when it's my turn to do the dishes, my wife and I share chores around the house. When it's my time to do the dishes, I hate it if they haven't been rinsed off and scraped off. And because then everything's hard on them, and you got to scrub them with a knife or a fork or, a chisel to get the stuff off of them before you can clean them. And I don't like that. If you rinse them off when you're done with them, it's really easy to do dishes, The thing I don't like is cleaning the pots and pans up, because they can sometimes have, cooked food on them and stuff, something not coming out of the oven, and you have baked on food and that kind of thing. All right, there goes the wheat. When you say clean the windows, are you talking inside or outside? It is cold outside. I don't know what it's like where you're at. Well, I got to get the quicker picker up, or I want to pick up that straw, and then I got to finish picking up the grass. Get this guy ready to go over and pick up those potatoes. Yeah, I washed dishes when I was a kid too. My grandma had a restaurant, and it was my job to peel potatoes, clean the floors, wash the dishes, all that good stuff. This trailer must not hold potatoes. Are you kidding? Well, it's a grain trailer. It's not a potato trailer. I don't know if I have another trailer. I can't remember if I bought... Oh, wait. I've got old 48. That'll work. Good old 48. And he says inside windows. Yeah, this time of year it's a little late to wash outside of the windows. I do that in the spring after the winter and beat the windows down all winter. This should haul some potatoes. Whoa, very quickly. And not very many. Digging trenches for sprinkler systems. Sounds like a good job. Keep you fit. Big Hoss's dad used to say that the world needs ditch diggers as well. Now, probably the worst job I had, I got to think about it. I've had some pretty decent jobs. I would guess that the worst one I had was actually the truck driving. I used to drive long haul truck when I was young. It gave me college money. All right, what's going on here? Stop the driver. And the reason why it was the worst job, truck driving's not that bad a job. What it is I'm not cut out for it. And several reasons. I don't like being away from home. So I got very homesick when I was out on the road. The other thing is you have to drive in bad weather. And so I can't tell you how many times at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning I'd be up on a mountain pass with maybe a mile or two left to go before I could start heading down the mountain. But it was so icy that I couldn't make it up a hill. So I'd have to stop, get out in the cold, wet, snowy, miserable weather at 1 or 2 in the morning to put chains on your truck and all your trailers just to get over a hill another couple miles and then have to pull over and take them all off again. Miserable job. You've got other trucks sliding around beside you and you don't know whether they're going to slide into you as they're going past you or trying to. And sometimes I'd run into fog that would last for hours, and you'd have to drive through the fog at 60 miles an hour. And the worst part was just being away from home. I just didn't like being away from home. See, I suppose that's probably the worst job I had. Only because of that. Like I say, it wasn't the job that was bad. It was just to me, I just wasn't cut out for it. Right, what was I doing? I was going to get the quicker picker-upper. The grass will wait. Headhunter's in the house. How you doing, Headhunter? Oh, I forgot where you live. I guess digging ditches would be bad if it's 110 degrees out. Wow, that would be a killer. I'm doing good, sir. Guess I can turn this off. I don't need it on this field. Okay, I'm either gonna have to get another trailer or buy a second dump truck. I've got a dump truck that would do the job, but it's a bit overkill. I got a dump truck that holds 3 million. It's a little overkill. I got it for those farms that I play that have huge fields, and it takes you like 3 days to harvest a field. Oh. Air conditioning? You even got air conditioning? You been in one of these John Deeres? This one? It's a beautiful tractor. And the mod's good too. I like the mod. I have not been on the farm for so many years. I wouldn't know what it, the tractors we had didn't have cabs on them. I've not been in a modern tractor. I've seen them. You know, I drive through wheat country all the time, but I haven't actually been in a modern tractor or any tractor in years. Yep. I don't exactly live in the city, but I haven't been on a farm for years. It's the life though. It, I've often wondered, you know, if I had to do it over again, if I'd have stayed on the farm. We didn't have much of a farm, but I worked on farms. I raised some cattle, mostly pigs. I had horses. We had some orchards, and I did a lot of hay work. We had some hay pastures that I worked, but most of my work was done for other people on other farms. Wheat harvest, whatever the crop was, a lot of orchard work. You got a John Deere? If I had a John Deere, it'd be a lawnmower. Nowadays. I don't, actually. I've got a Sears lawnmower, but... John Deere lawnmower would be great, but I don't have one. I don't, Headhunter, I don't understand that question. Seaboard? Alrighty, that's that one. Let me get this guy started on the grass, and then I got to figure out what to do about picking those potatoes up, because 48's not going to get the job done at 25,000 units a trip. It's just not big enough. Whoa, stop that. All right, let's see here. I need to do something like this. Mow grass 1 and grass 1 to silo. I think that's the one. Let's see if we can get this thing going. Wayne says his doctor told him he needed a less stressful job or I would die at a young age, so I quit farming and started flying helicopters. I like that. I wonder what your doctor would have to say about that. All right, there he goes. Let's let him go. Now, let's see. I need to fix this situation. Tipper, I'm just going to get a different trailer. Let's just get one of these. And I might as well buy it. I'll use it for something. And eventually I'm going to need a second truck. Should I get a different truck as well? Might as well, I guess. I will have to eventually. So let's get another. Well, I like the Mac, but yeah, I'll just get another Pete. Let's call it. Let's see. I got a green one. Let's do a John Deere yellow for the second one. I got John Deere green and a John Deere yellow. I'm gonna give it the bigger engine. Let's give it the full cover. I like the stacks that kind of point out. And I don't care if it's got a bumper on it or not. So let's do that. How much money do I have left? I'm going to have to sell some crops, I think. Yeah, I'm down to a couple $100,000. Doctor thinks you're nuts. Do I use a controller? Yes, I do, Headhunter. I used to use a Logitech steering wheel, the G27, and I still have it. But when 19 came along, it didn't work, and so they were patching it. They hadn't got it all patched, so I started using an Xbox One controller, and that's what I've stuck with. I'm still using an Xbox One controller. I thought purple was your favorite. Scorpion says orange is his favorite. I like sherbet colors. The sherbet colors, I like. Now there's a couple. The old sherbet that I'm used to is just the orange sherbet mixed with vanilla ice cream. That's what we kind of ate when I was a kid. And then they came out with the Neapolitan one. And the Neapolitan one was vanilla ice cream, orange sherbet, and lime sherbet. And that then became my favorite one. As a matter of fact, I kind of like just the lime sherbet by itself. But yeah, I like sherbet. There we go. Pick up some proper potatoes there. Headhunter says he uses a wheel. Yeah, I used to. Excuse me. I'll tell you why I didn't put it back on. I used the steering wheel from Farm Sim through Farm Sim 15, 17, and then 19 came along, and I couldn't get it to work. I knew they would patch it, but I didn't want to wait, so I took it off. Now here's the problem. My G27 is a wheel, a gear shift knob, and the clutch, brake, and gas pedal. And it's pretty large, and it's clamped to my desk, which means I have to move my keyboard out of the way. I clamp the wheel and steering and gear shift knob in, and if I want to do anything else, like if I want to play Elite Dangerous where I have my HOTAS, I have to take the wheel down. I have to unclamp it, find a place to store it, and I was doing that 2, 3, 4 times a day. And so when I started playing with the Xbox controller, I just gave it up. I just gave the wheel up. But see, back then I was playing also American Truck Simulator, so I used the wheel for that as well. So there was a more of a reason to leave it hooked up all the time. Well, we got some proper potatoes put away now. All right, let's go get our pickup. Oh, this guy's going to have to get off the road here. Okay, let's stop him. And move him at the end of the field because he's at the wrong end of the field. Country ladies in the house. You changed it again. I just thought that when I saw it, and I said, wait a minute. Wasn't it country woman the last time? It does. I agree. No need to apologize. No, it does sound better. Country lady. It sounds more glamorous. It sounds more uptown. You could be an uptown girl. She's an uptown girl. Yeah, lady sounds a lot better. Nothing wrong with country woman, but lady does sound better. How you doing today? What happened here? How'd this guy get all out of whack? I think this is where he left off right here, so starting back up again. No. It isn't where he left off. I don't know where he left off. I'm confused now. Alright, so there's a headland here. I don't know what's happening. I don't know where he left off. Let's go find out. I'm doing pretty good today. It got really cold last night. It was 33 degrees. But it's nice and sunny today. It's not warming up much. It's only 57, but it's a beautiful day. I'm doing good. All right, so what happened here? He must have stopped somehow on the headland. So let's see if this is going to take over again. What is going on here? What? What is he supposed to be doing? I don't know what he's supposed to be doing. Huh. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out here. That should be on the line right there. So let's see. There, he's taken over the proper line now. That's weird. I think he just got confused. Alright. He should be okay now. He just got confused. Where's my pickup truck? There we go. I need to get that wool picked up. My sheep are just probably holding it. I don't know how long they can hold their wool without being constipated. Maybe they don't get constipated when they hold wool. I don't know how that works. If your hair grows too much, does your head hurt? Because it's just their wool growing. If they don't get sheared. Yeah, I was outside for a minute. I mentioned earlier. I went outside for a little bit, took the dog out, and a little bit of a breeze blew, and oh my God, it was cold. All right, where's my equipment at? I think it's on the other side here. There's the trailer I'm looking for. It's that time of year where jackets are going to be mandatory. I've already got my sweaters out because sometimes I keep my rooms a little cool and just put sweaters on. And uh-oh. No, 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 no. Is this trailer too tall to pull that? It is. Oh, no. I'd never used that trailer with this truck. All right. Hang on. Let me see. Oh, man. I may have to get a new truck. I wonder. I think I've used this one with that truck. It's really cheap. Let me try it. This one's cheap. Or we talked about that early, didn't we? It's not cheap. It's inexpensive and built to stay that way. Yeah, I think I pulled this trailer with this truck, but now I don't know. Maybe I haven't. Yeah, this one's a little different. It just rises to the occasion. That was cool. I think that's a better trailer. This one over here, I think it's a better trailer, but this one works, so I'm going with it. Oh, it doesn't work. Look at how it pulls. Uh-oh, it doesn't work. What am I going to do? Let's see here. Batten down the hatches. Fasten or unfasten. What? What's that? The track, the thing on the back, the ramp. Does that come up or? Oh, it does come up. Maybe that's why it wasn't pulling right. That thing was dragging. Yeah, maybe that was it. It pulls okay now. Never mind. Yeah, I don't like the hot weather much. I enjoy the sunshine. Let's put it that way. The thing with me is I do better in cooler weather because when it's hot, sometimes the only way you can cool down is by shedding clothing, right? Well, when you shed all of it and you're still hot, what do you do? In the wintertime, you get cold, you just put more clothes on to stay warm. All right, let's see if we can get this picked up with this. I don't know if this is an auto pickup trailer. It may not be. If it isn't, I don't know what I'm going to do. I may have to get another truck. This may not be an auto pickup trailer. I can't remember. It may not be. Oh, man. I thought it was. It must not be. Well, I don't have a forklift, so... And I'm not going to buy one just to pick up wool. Alright, well, I got another option here. Let's get these potatoes picked up. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing, though. I just don't handle. I'll tell you what happens in the summer. The worst thing for me in hot weather is at night because I can't sleep if I'm overheated. And so it's got to cool down at night or I can't sleep unless I had an air conditioner. Which nobody in the area I live owns air conditioners. You don't need them. It doesn't get hot here. Naked woo. Yeah. Is that naked woohoo versus woohooing with clothes on? I'm sorry. I used to play The Sims, so woohoo means something in The Sims besides woohoo. Oh, okay, I know what I was going to do. Let me go back. I'm going to have to pick up something to pick up that other trailer. So, what do we have? What do we have that we can pick up that other trailer? Oh, no, I didn't put it in. I didn't put the other pickup in that does that. Oh. What am I going to do? All right, let's back out of here. Oh, geez, trouble. Trouble in paradise. Bill, naked? Somebody say naked? Andy said he's played The Sims. You know what woohoo means in The Sims. All right, now I gotta turn on my magic eye here and figure out where I'm supposed to be. Okay, that wasn't it. This farm's got me confused now. Yeah, you would. Texas, it gets hot. Right, I think it'll take off from here. Okay, let me find my truck. Not that one. Where's my other truck at? There it is. Let me go see if I can pick up that trailer with a semi. It is a gooseneck. It's a fifth wheel. Let's see if this works. If you don't know what woo is, you go back to school. In the 40s? You mean at night? What's the daytime temperature, Scorp? Or Wayne? You're both in Texas, aren't you? Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. Let me see if I can pick this thing up on here. It will pick it up. All right. I can use it this way. Or I can change it back to a regular hitch and not a gooseneck hitch, and I can pull it with that other truck, I think. 50s and 60s. Wow, it is cooling down then. Didn't you just say a few days ago that it was like in the 80s still? Ow! Hit my corn header. I thought it was Bill. I was trying to T-bone it. Whoa! Louisiana's still in the 80s, huh? I'll bet the is the humidity pretty high there? We get our cold fronts from Canada. All right, let's see how this thing works now. Auto loader. Turn it on. We can do that. You know how to turn it on. You have to talk dirty to it. That turns it on, I guess. Why is that on? Don't need that. Oh, it must have already been set for pallets. That's good. Now I'm going to take this the same place I took the lavender. Let's put some straps on. T-bone. I haven't had a T-bone in a long time. 100% humidity. Oh my God. There's no point in taking showers then. You take a shower and get out and you can't dry off. Missed my turn, didn't I? Yeah, I tell you, one of the things I like about Yogi, the map Yogi Land, when it comes to eggs and wool, it stacks up stacks and stacks and stacks of it before you have to sell it. That's kind of nice. Wool, tobacco, lavender, and cotton. Right, take the straps off. Let's see, auto loader off. Auto loader unload. Okay, but it's not unloading. Why not? It's not unloading. Auto loader. Turn it off. Huh? What's happening? Why is it not unloading? I'm trying to scoot it off the end. There's two of them. The trigger's too low. So on one farm I've got a trigger too low, on another farm it's too high. Oh, I'm gonna have to go in and fix it. I'll just pull a trigger down. I used to have to do that a lot in Farm Sim 17. The triggers were always messed up. You had to make them wider, make them higher, make them lower. There's always something wrong with maps in 17. 17 was good. Good game. I kind of miss 17. I don't have time to play all the different versions of the game, though. That's a fact, Jack, says Wayne. Don't point in taking a shower, because she's just soaked all the time. I've done that before. I've been in places where the humidity's so high, you take a shower, and you feel like you can't get dry. You're rubbing and rubbing and rubbing with a towel, but you're still wet. That's a fact, Jack. That guy's been patiently waiting for me to pick up the potatoes. Right. I'm wasting diesel. It's cheaper by the gallon. Potatoes, potatoes. We're gonna go make. Oh, there's a. Oh shoot. There's a potato chip factory I think I can get, but I don't have any money. I'm gonna have to sell some crops. But I think there's. Isn't there a potato chip place? I'm thinking of a reason for potatoes. Yeah, Wise potato chips. It's 125,000, but you can do all kinds of junk and doodle do with it. I don't know what all this stuff is. We'll have to figure it all out. But yeah. We can make potato chips. I mean, like Lay's. Eat all you want. We'll make more. Platinum DLC. I didn't even know there was one. What's it all about, Andy? Tell us. When did it come out? Well, I tell you, the delay is terrible on this. There's a delay normally when you live stream. When you live stream to more than one platform at a time, like I'm doing, because I'm live streaming to YouTube and Mixer. When you live stream to more than one, there's an extra delay. Like there wasn't a big enough delay in the first place. They make an extra one. Maya 17's in the house. Hello, how are you? Okay, he's waiting till the last minute. Does that mean it's not out yet? Because I don't pre-order anything anymore. If they want my money, they're going to give me something for it. That's why I don't like those season passes. I bought season passes in the past, and then they say, okay, with the season pass, you'll automatically get all the DLCs. And then they either don't come out with a DLC, or they come out with a DLC that's so terrible that you wouldn't have paid for it in the first place. So I don't prepay for anything anymore, and I don't pay for season passes. They want your money, but they're not going to give you anything for it. And then, like I said, sometimes what they do give you wasn't worth any money anyway, but they've already got your money. So heck with it. If they want something from me, they're going to give me something. But I'll probably get it. Only because I have patrons that are paying to support me, and so that I can get games and keep my equipment running and all the stuff that, you know, it takes for me to keep making videos. And so, since I'm playing the farming game, I would expect they want to see it, so I'll buy it. It's out in about 2 weeks. Okay, I'll go look to see what it's all about. I haven't paid attention, so I don't know what you're getting with it. Yeah, that's the way to do it, Maya. Like DVDs now, did you notice that that Marvel is coming out with a special I can't remember what they call it. It's the Infinity set or something. And it's all the Marvel movies that led up to the last Avengers movie. It's $550. Now, if you're someone like me, I've already purchased all of those movies as they came out. I've gotten probably most of them I've gotten on Blu-ray, but about half of them I've got on 4K, Blu-ray, and digital. So I already have them. The only thing that's different about the $550 set is that you have signed autographs of some, maybe all, I don't know, but some of the actors, and you get one DVD of things that were never shown in the film, like, behind the scenes things. So if you're like me and you've already got all the movies, the only thing you're paying for is a DVD of stuff that weren't shown, which somebody's gonna put on YouTube anyway. So I'll be able to see it anyway. I'm not paying $550 for something I've already got. Autographs don't mean that much to me. What are you going to do with them? Actors aren't any more special than I am. All they're doing is they can't do real work for a living. They have to pretend they're somebody that they're not, and act like they're somebody. They couldn't do the jobs that you and I do. So I don't, I appreciate what they do. That's not the point. I don't idolize them. Most of them are dumber than stumps and they can't do anything else. So I don't idolize actors. I appreciate what they do, and I get a lot of enjoyment out of watching their movies and things like that. But I don't worship them like they were somebody that should be worshipped. So, so their autographs don't mean anything to me. But maybe they want my autograph. I was pretty good at the jobs I used to do. But anyway, I'm on a soap opera, I guess. So a soap opera. I'm on a soapbox again. But yeah, so I don't. I'm not going to get that special edition for $550. Old Man Farmer, I pre-ordered it already. Are you talking about you're not talking about the Marvel movies, I'm guessing. You're talking about the farming game, the DLC. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. Now, see, pre-ordering, say, a game. Well, maybe not a game. If you pre-order, okay, let's say I went to see a movie. Well, we're talking about Marvel, or I am. Let's say I went to see the latest Marvel movie, and I really, really, really liked it in the theater, and it comes out on a DVD. Okay, that's something that I wouldn't have a big problem pre-ordering, so that I would get it the day that it comes out, because I already know I enjoyed it. A game's a little bit different. I don't know if the game's any good until after I've played it. So rather than pre-order a game, I would probably do what Maya was talking about and wait till it comes out. It's been out a couple weeks, see how people like it. Maybe watch a YouTube play of it so you can see what it's all about, and then buy it. A soup du jour cup. I tell you what, Elite Dangerous, they had an event that they ran here this last day. I went out on it. Remember that trip I went on? I didn't show much of it, but I talked a little bit about it, where we went out on a really long adventure. They had a cup. It was called Distant Worlds, and it was the second Distant Worlds. They put out a mug, and I didn't get one, and I kicked myself for not doing it. I was gonna get one, but I didn't. It was a coffee mug, and it was an interesting one because you could put your name on it and a picture of your favorite ship that you actually flew. You sent them in a picture of your ship that you actually flew on the trip, and it had your name on it. And when the cup came, it was just a plain cup until you put a hot beverage in it. And then the picture of your ship would show up along with your name and everything. And I didn't get one. I should have. But that stuff magically appeared after you put hot coffee or tea in the cup. I thought that was pretty cool. Drinking the Rude Man away. Oh. You guys, too much. All right, let's put this thing away. Now I got to go and get the sugar beet header. I didn't get to the sugar beets, did I? Man. Irish coffee. My wife does that. I don't know what she uses. Is there something called Irish cream or something? But she does that. Some kind of an Irish cream thing. I should ask her. I don't know what it is really. Yeah, I've got a drinking problem. Remember in Airplane, the movie? That guy that had the drinking problem? Well, I don't think I'm going to get to the sugar beets because my time is kind of up. So I got some things I have to do this afternoon. Winterizing some stuff because it's getting cold. But I've been live streaming since noon, so I guess it went by really fast though. Can't believe it. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. And I'll probably be back on Friday. So I hope you all had fun. And I want to thank everybody. I appreciate your being here. Everybody, thank you. And hope to see you in the next one. In the meantime, happy farming, everybody. Have a good night.